preparing you. I just hit the record button. I'm not surprising you today. We started.
Yeah. Yeah. So, unlike Chelsea's new season, other clubs going to preseason, we're playing in a final.
Yeah. Not Chelsea. Not Chelsea. No preseason for Chelsea this year. So, yeah.
Hang it up, guys. Hang it up.
We're back, bros and bitches. We are the red, white, and blue. And I'm Daniel. That's Jason. He's over there that way tonight. We switched sides. Yeah, so we are back. I'm back, and I'm tan, and I'm still fat.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's the way it rolls. So.
That's the way it rolls.
That's the way my belly be rolling. But yeah, I'm Daniel. He is Jason. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm so happy that you're back. I'm glad that you went on a little family vacay, but I did miss you around here selfishly. So your family had enough time with you. So Daniel and I had an hour pregame conversation.
Yeah, we did. We did definitely an hour pregame.
So I'm taking all the time I can get with you right now. I've missed you.
Hey, I've missed you too, man. I'm back. I'm glad to be back, and I'll be leaving again in like 2 weeks. So whatever.
No, you didn't. I didn't know this.
Yes, you did.
Try. I don't remember. Oh, I know where you're going.
Yep, I'm going to Vegas, baby. I'm going to see the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back, all right.
Dude, Daniel. Even though they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, will you tell me what happens there? Because I've never been there.
I'll tell you everything. Yes. So I'm probably going to sweat a lot.
It's one of the big secrets of the internet. You're going to sweat.
I'm going to sweat a lot. I'm going to overpay for everything. This is what Reddit has taught me. I'm going to sweat. I'm going to overpay for everything. And apparently nobody's in Vegas right now because tourism is dead in Vegas. So.
Whoa. This is a great time to go.
Weeks. I know. I'm going in 2 weeks. So,
man,
but yeah.
You get all the buffet to yourself.
Hey, I'm going to go. We're going to eat at Hell's Kitchen. So I'm going to go have a little.
Dude.
Gordon Ramsay's going to come out to my table. I probably want to be there.
I hope he yells at you. I hope he calls you an idiot sandwich.
Yes. But also, fun fact, Gordon Ramsay is also a Chelsea fan. So
I knew I liked Gordon.
Well, he's actually, I think he supports Rangers FC. Technically, is his first team, but his son is a big Chelsea fan. So because of that, he is also a Chelsea fan because of his son. So they've been to a lot of games at Stamford Bridge. So
kids will do that to you.
They will. Or you can just make your kids like the teams that you like. That's what I did. So
I mean, that is the way it's supposed to work, but I guess Gordon goes his own way, man.
Yeah, he that's what Gordon does. What Gordon does. So, But so while I was gone, Chelsea decided to keep winning. Apparently, despite us wanting them to go out in the group stage of this tournament so we could get some rest. No, they're just keep on winning and they won't lose and yada yada yada. I don't know. So here we are.
Dude. Yeah, off mic, I have had this glass of wine waiting.
Oh, for an hour.
Yeah. It was nice and chilled.
Not anymore.
I waited the whole time.
I don't think I've ever respected you more than right now. Your commitment to this bit that you sat there for an hour on that. That's mad respect.
You didn't notice me just side eyeing it like the whole time. It was like over here, like the whole time we were talking. But yeah, man. That in the classiest tournament around, Chelsea has made it.
Yeah,
to the finals. Much to my chagrin, as I predicted they would go out early in our predictions episode a little while back. Go listen. So, but anyway, I toast them.
Hey, if I had anything, I would toast you too. But yeah, I don't have anything, so I feel left out now. I wasn't in on the bit.
They're going to get destroyed on Sunday, so
probably
we have that to look forward to.
there's a high chance that we will. But then again, this team has constantly, I think, been surprising us throughout this last year. So I mean,
yeah.
who knows? Who knows what they're going to do at this point in time? I don't know. All I know is that we are one game away from Esteval making his Chelsea debut, and that's all I care about right now. Actually, I do care about the Club World Cup final, but we're one match away, Jason, from our king coming to save us.
Yeah. Well, we didn't talk. Did we do the Palmeiras game? We haven't done one.
Oh, we played Palmeiras, Benfica, then whoever that team was we played this past. We played Benfica, then
Fluminense.
Palmeiras. Fluminense. Yeah.
Yeah. So because we watched the Benfica game together.
We did.
Right?
We did.
And we hung out and played Catan, and then that was a really long game. It's like 5 hours long, technically, I guess.
Yep.
And I would say since that game, we've looked pretty comfortable. Like we like Palmeiras had like a few chances, but nothing like crazy against us when we played them, and it was an overall like pretty decent performance. And then in this game, and you can tell like the bias is there, like everybody that you watch online, like rival fans, even some Chelsea fans, some of the like all of the pregame match commentators, they all wanted Fluminense to win. And,
they did.
And it's just like really nice just to like shut them up and like to do so pretty, I guess clinically. Like there wasn't like a lot wrong with our performance in this match. Like we have some hiccups along the way, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like maybe some of the cobwebs are like finally, or like there's not even cobwebs. We're not old enough to have cobwebs. Maybe some of the like some of the green is like finally getting like shaken off, and we're ripening up a little bit in terms of our play. And then welcome to Chelsea, João Pedro. Like what a match for him. Like he did great. Like both goals were pretty awesome.
Yeah, they were great goals, and the only reason he was there is because Nico was Nico had been suspended the match before, and then Delop was suspended that match. So it's like he probably wouldn't have been on the pitch if Delop had not gotten a dumb yellow card in the Palmeiras match, which was just asinine. But the only thing that, despite this being the stupidest tournament and it being way too many teams and way too many matches and all of that,
really stupid logo.
The stupid logo. If you don't know about the logo, go read about it. Jason wrote a great blog post on it. Just go read it. But is the yellow card rule and the way that it was so like, it's just absurd. And the officiating has been just garbage this entire turn. I mean, like, there's so much stuff you could just write a whole blog post about this shit show that the Club World Cup has been, that you get $14 tickets for the Chelsea match, their last match. So it's like, I don't know, man. But
I imagine by next tournament they'll change that yellow card rule. Like I mean, I do understand that in some ways they are like creating a new tournament out of nothing, essentially. Like, because you can't even use the last annual one as any sort of like for like comparison here. And then I think you brought this up maybe a couple podcasts ago, just about how like this is a dress rehearsal for the World Cup. And so like they have like some means to an end that they're trying to do with this tournament. And I think that I don't know. I'm still not high on this tournament at all.
I'm not.
And like I heard some people on another podcast talking about how like the further you go, the more you want it. And I totally agree with that. Like if we had gone out, I just would have written this off. Like if we'd gone out a couple rounds ago, I would have written this off. And then every round that we make it a little further in, I'm like, well, yeah, I want this, and I want that stupid badge on our jersey. And then
for 4 years.
Yeah, for 4 years. And then we win the league this year and the Champions League, 2 more to fit somewhere on our jersey, along with, hey, but we don't have sponsors, so we got plenty of room. So I don't think it's a problem for us, really. But like I don't know. There speaking of like a tournament, like there are like definitely, or this tournament, it's not even that old of a tournament, you know. So it's just like, I mean, we're watching like a brand new thing. I don't think it's been as successful as they were hoping it would be. But also they really shouldn't have had it here. But then with the World Cup coming, like the first tournament of this, they probably should have had it in a place that appreciates soccer just a little more. Although I think for the Real Madrid games, they've been in like the 60, 70,000s, which is like really impressive but those are the outliers. I think for a lot of the other games, they've been kind of sparsely attended. The Fluminense game had a decent amount of people there.
It was in attendance for that. That's probably our best attendance for the tournament. Now, the only time I could ever hear our fans chanting was during this match. And it wasn't even for our players, just for Thiago Silva, which I with. But that's the only time I've heard Chelsea fans this entire tournament.
Who doesn't want to cheer for Thiago Silva, though? When he came out of the tunnel, as they called his name out, and he walked by himself out of the tunnel really slowly, and then halfway across the pitch. To Michael Buffer. Like I did miss him a little bit as you got to watch him for a really long time. As I say again, walk out of the tunnel by himself well after his name was called. So, it is pretty dumb. I have not appreciated DAZN having the rights to this.
DAZN is got to be number one worst app I've ever used. And I've used Bleacher Report, and that says a lot. Like when you're worse than Bleacher Report, you're terrible. Like it's just like the fact that you have to, half the games aren't even on. Like the Benfica game, we literally watched on my phone while we played Catan. Because it wasn't on freaking TNT. It was on the app.
Right.
So it's terrible. And I don't know. It's a terrible user experience on the app. I hate it.
I've had to watch a couple on the app too, and it has not been fun. And then the ads are insane. Like crazy.
Like just during its second half substitutions where they break away to, have an ad or whatever. So it's so stupid.
I think this game will probably be well attended. I mean, it's PSG and us. I did not want PSG, and then Real Madrid dropped 4. They lose 4-0, 3-0.
Yeah, they let 2 in, I think, within 8 minutes of the match starting. Like because they had 2. Rudiger was at fault for one of them, and something else. There was another mistake, but literally it was like 8 minutes in, they were already down 2-0. So I mean, like I don't know. It's gonna be a fun match. What were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was gonna ask you a question that I've seen been floating around in some clickbaity ways, but I guess there's 2 questions to this. One will inform the other, right?
Okay.
So I'll ask this first. Do you think if Chelsea wins the Club World Cup, they're a bigger club than Arsenal? Or did you already think that we were a bigger club than Arsenal?
Considering Arsenal just takes all our reject players at this point in time, I think we are a bigger club than them. But we'll talk about that later. But I think it all depends on how you measure stuff.
Right.
Because European wise, we're a much better club than them. Like in European competitions, we have more trophies. Like we have 2 Champions League trophies. They don't have any. We're obviously the only treble winners of Europe. Only ones that can say that. We've won every European trophy that we can win.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that, hey, I I don't think they won Europa League.
Yeah, I think they have.
Yeah, okay. So it's just one of those things that
back before it was the Europa League.
Okay, like European speaking, we're a bigger club than them, but domestically, they dwarf us. So it's like it just depends on what you weigh more. Do you weigh European trophies more? Or do you weigh freaking domestic trophies more?
So this was another question that oh man, I'll find the YouTube channel because I don't want to like not credit them. And some of what I've been saying has been coming from them because this is where they've been having these conversations. But the other question that they were asking a guy, and it kind of triggered him, which was great. But they were asking, would you, because his whole argument towards Chelsea not being a bigger club were Arsenal are invincibles. They have an invincible season. And so he thinks that trumps everything. That means that they'll always be a bigger club. At least that's the way he's presenting it.
Stupidest argument I've ever heard in my life.
So then one of the questions was, do you think, or would you trade a Champions League for an invincible season?
No.
Yeah.
No. I look, going undefeated in a season is a very impressive feat. Don't get me wrong. And if you go undefeated, you clearly have won every competition that you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, like, it's in a like, what European
but then what is his, I guess,
what European trophy did they win that year?
Yeah.
Were they even in Europe that year?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Arsenal because I hate them.
Okay. Fair.
I hate everybody.
No arguments here. No argument.
But yeah, I guess, like, does an invincible season mean you're a bigger club than anybody that doesn't have an invincible season because they're the only ones to do it? So I don't think that's like that valid. And plus, that's not a trophy. So
right.
Although I think they were saying something about like they got a trophy for it or something. I don't know. I mean, anyway,
like,
I thought it was interesting because I do think Arsenal fans will have a problem if we win the champion or if we win on Sunday. They'll hate it because they don't want us to.
Yeah. But did they win? Did they go? So they didn't go completely invincible. They just went invincible in the Premier League.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know.
I'm reading about it right now. I just think it is. And like, and that's the thing. So you're essentially saying, what do you value more, the Premier League or the Champions League? And so I could care. I don't know. I think I would rather win Champions League because you're beating the teams. You're beating teams in Europe. You're beating the best of the best instead of beating 3 other teams that are playing the Champions League or 4 others this year because of the 5 teams. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think the invincible thing is a dumb argument. Like, because I mean, like, you can not go invincible and still win the Premier League, and it counts just the same. Like, you don't get, like you said, you don't get a trophy.
So apparently they were awarded a special golden Premier League trophy to commemorate the achievement.
Nobody gives a shit. No, they just made
But it's still a Premier League trophy, so
it's
just a gold Premier League trophy.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Leave it to Arsenal to have some dumb shit like that. Like Tottenham probably gave themselves a trophy this year for not getting relegated. Like, they probably had this whole trophy ceremony. It's probably like a black Premier League trophy, you know. So it's whatever. It is what it is. It both sides can make arguments for being a bigger club. I mean, currently, I feel like we're a bigger club in the last 20 years.
Oh, absolutely.
But historically, they're probably a bigger club. But I mean, like, they have they have Arteta, their genius of a coach who has been there for 5-6 years, whatever it is, and won one trophy, and that was in his first season.
Yeah, how long has Arteta been with Arsenal now? I don't know why this turned into an Arsenal podcast, but sorry about that. I just thought it was an interesting thing in our run-up to the tournament because I do think that as much as this tournament has been maligned, like, anybody would still take the trophy. Yes. Especially if you get, like, best club in the world bragging rights for 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
So yeah, it is kind of yeah, I mean, I hope we win. Like, I will never not hope we win. But the only reason I was hoping it, because I didn't think we'd make it this far. Although, I guess looking back, we had the easier path.
We did.
Except
we definitely had the easier path.
You can't take any of those
second
South American
and losing to Flamingos was actually the best thing that happened to us in this tournament.
Yeah,
because
definitely
we probably don't make it to the finals if we win our group. So just throwing that out there, losing a match actually helped us. So maybe Maresca's big brain up there was like, hey, if we lose this match, just throw it. And we'll actually get second in the group. We actually have a better shot at making it. So
yes,
big brain Maresca there.
Hey, he's starting to adapt his style a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it is like I do appreciate that Maresca has treated this tournament more as preseason, and he's experimented with different formations and playing in different ways, and not just doing normal Maresca ball. So, like, I really do appreciate that he's actually treating this like a preseason and that we just happen to win all these games and we're in the finals now. So, I don't necessarily think every formation has worked. I don't think everything's been perfect, but at least he's trying new things is what I'm trying to say. And I like, because that's what preseason's for. It's to try new things, experiment with stuff, see what works, see what doesn't work. And we're unfortunately not going to get a preseason this year or much of it. Yeah. So we have to treat this tournament like that. And he's done a good job of doing that. He's rotated the squad, pretty much told the freaking FIFA to F off that I'm rotating my squad. I don't care what y'all say about needing to play the best players. I'm rotating, and he's done that. So kudos to Maresca.
That does bring up a good point, because you and I at the beginning of the tournament were wondering if a tournament like this, if you had a deep run, would it affect your season? And
we
did. This deep run is now Maresca's getting to see our team in action against some very competent teams.
Yeah.
So is it like a Michael Jordan filming Space Jam situation where they built him his own basketball court, right? And then he invited, like, during the off season, and then he invited every player out to play against him while he wasn't filming, because the dude was a beast.
Yep.
And, like, didn't sleep and just filmed a movie and played basketball, and then got the jump in the knowledge and the research on every single good player and good team before the next season, and then won the championship. That's kind of what it's not what we're doing, because we wouldn't play these teams. But we are getting to know ourselves, right? Like, we're getting to do a little bit more research. And what's been kind of good, some of the signings have been pretty timely. We've gotten to see Delap get in. I mean, Nico's red card might be a good thing, because Delap gets in. João Pedro gets in because Delap in the dumb yellow card thing.
Yeah.
I was wondering about all this, though. I thought our fears were coming to fruition when Reece James went out before the Palmeiras game. Yeah, because he got injured in warm-up.
Yeah, no, there's never been, like, my heart hasn't skipped a beat in a long time, but it definitely did that day when it was like, Reece is not starting. He's injured. What? No, this is freaking preseason. This can't happen. So,
but Caicedo rolled his ankle the other day.
Yeah,
the last game, and played like the last few minutes. So, a sprained ankle doesn't just go away. So hopefully we're not.
Hey, nothing. A couple cortisone shots won't fix before the match, Mason. That's all I'm saying. Shoot them up.
But yeah, it is an interesting thought, and I hadn't really thought about like that until you were talking just now. Just like, with Maresca being able to see the team in action this way and adapt and see some of the new players that we just brought into the system, I mean, it's not just there's like not a lot of wondering that we have to do this season because like we know who the main players are. We know who the new people came in. We got to watch a lot of them play in the tournaments. Like we even got to see Esteval play,
Yeah.
And so I don't know, man. It's like it's kind of an interesting way to look at it and less negative than I was essentially looking at it when I was like pretty down on the tournament when it first started. So I don't know. Maybe it's more positive and it won't really if we come out injury free, then I think you can say it was good. If we had a couple injuries, I don't know if I'd be saying this.
I agree with that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could have changed, the trajectory of this tournament, injuries being the biggest one probably. And I mean, like, it doesn't help that we've made 80 million out of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
We'll make a little more depending on what we finish in the finals, but we've essentially paid for our transfers this summer already, and or we've paid off our fine to Europe, to the freaking what am I trying to think? Champions League, UEFA. There we go. I'll get it out in a minute. So it has, but I mean, like, seeing these players play. I mean, I just looked at our schedule. We do have friendlies on the 8th and 10th of August, which is just crazy that we're playing 2 days that close together against Leverkusen and Milan, which I'm sure will charge us a good $6 for to watch on that great app that they have over there. Anyway, but we do have those 2 friendlies, so I'm assuming we'll get to see maybe an Esteval debut. So we'll get to see a few more players come in, and everything. So I don't know. That's it. Like, this is PSG and then those 2 matches, and then we play Crystal Palace on the first, match of the season. So it's like this is our preseason. Like, that's what it is. It is what it is. But like the João Pedro signing, him being able to come in and play has helped a lot. The lot being there has helped. So it is crazy that we're in July and we only have 2 signings, which is just bananas for this club in these last few years, So,
well, especially considering some of the news that's come out recently.
Yeah. So I don't know. It is, I don't know. But I think overall, so far, knock on wood, no injuries. This tournament has been a positive. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. And we're playing the Champions League winners, the team that is probably in the best form right now in Europe, and PSG. It's like, here we go. We're going to get a dose of Champions League football in a final for a bright, shiny gold badge on the front of our jerseys for the next 4 years is what we're playing for here, and a ridiculous amount of money. So,
hey, nobody can say shit to us about this tournament, though. Like, you can talk about how our side was like the traditionally easier bracket, but like, talk to Man City about like who they went out to, and then like all of those games could have been tricky for us to the point where everybody who thought they didn't want us to win was predicting we wouldn't win because the other teams were plucky enough. And then to have to face arguably the team that's most informed in the world right now. So nobody can say shit. Like we will earn it on Sunday if we win it. I know we're going to do predictions, so I'll save my thoughts about our chances of winning it, or how I feel about our chances of winning it when we talk about that.
I think my thing is I just don't want to get destroyed on Sunday. That's all I care about. Just be competitive. I want to win, but just don't lose 4-0 like Madrid did. Like, that's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for.
The biggest draw crowd-wise of the tournament went out 4-0 in the semis. Like that doesn't bode well, but we'll see.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Well, do you want to make the predictions?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't And this has no bearing
I'm
on
going
anything.
stupid. Oh yeah,
because
this is just us making predictions. Yeah,
this is us making predictions.
Daniel did give me the duck though.
I did return the duck to its rightful owner. There he is.
Yep, this is what Daniel and I are playing for, but we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next season.
Yeah.
All right, I got a weird feeling about this game, so I'm just going to go with my gut here and just make this dumbass prediction.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do it.
I'm doing a stupid prediction.
Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1. 3-1 Chelsea.
3-2 PSG.
Oh, 3-2 PSG. Okay, I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. I don't know. I just weird feeling. I don't know.
We both think the goals are coming though. So
yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
I hope you're
Who knows
right.
what the hell's gonna happen? I don't know. I'm positive vibes. I'm putting some positive vibes out in the universe. Hopefully, Chelsea can pull out a victory.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like, I mean, I'm predicting a PSG win. It doesn't. That has no reflection on what I want to happen. I obviously want Chelsea to win. Right. I want Daniel to be more right in his prediction than me. But like PSG's watching our side of the bracket going, we don't want Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have looked pretty decent this entire tournament.
We have.
Like outside of the loss in the group stage, which, like you said earlier, big Maresca big brain, arguably like the 40 chess move of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
But like we have looked pretty good. Like I thought we looked very solid against a team, against a transitional team last game that sat more behind the ball than they didn't because they were trying to play counterattacking football.
Yep.
And we had a lot of times last season where we were just not able to break them down. And we needed goals like from a Sancho outside the box, from a random Caicedo goal or a random Neto goal or whatever, or a hope and a prayer on a cross into Cucurella's amazing head, right?
Yep.
But like it felt like a goal was going to come, and like arguably both of João Pedro's goals. Well, the second one not so much, but the first one would be kind of like some of the Sancho goals we saw last season, where he just makes some space for himself on the outside of the box and wonder goals it, right? But it didn't. It felt like we earned that. Where some of the other goals in this past season that we were just relying on to hopefully win a game against a team we couldn't break down, those felt like one-offs, whereas it felt like we were in control of this match most of the time and set it up so that we could always have a shot on goal. And João Pedro just happened to make a really great goal. And two really great goals. The second one was a little more worked than that first one.
The second one from outside the box was an amazing goal.
Yeah, just like, I mean, but it was just like a turn and shoot. It goes off that top bar, you know. But like, so it just felt like we were more cohesive in our attack this time. And you can put a lot of factors into that. But I do think for the most part, Maresca has tapped into and has been able to explore what that front attack is going to look like. In our defense, as we saw like through the rest of last season, shored up more defensively over time, even with Bob in goal, right? So like we have some things to build on. Like we can talk about signings and outgoings, transfer in a little bit. And if you need to cut me off, just go ahead and play the thing. But I'm wrapping up. I just think like PSG was watching us going, they could spoil it for us. And I think they're probably a little more nervous playing us than some of the other teams they were playing. And so I do believe that we can win it. I just happen to think on the end of the day, PSG is just a little more put together at the moment.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We're still in preseason mode trying to figure out some new things happening. So,
yeah, for sure. Most definitely. I mean, they've only given up one goal this entire tournament.
Yeah.
And that was in the match that they lost. But to be fair, they've also played 2 MLS teams. So there is that. But anything can happen on Sunday. I was impressed with the way that granted, I was on an airplane watching on my cell phone the last match, but I was impressed the way we did seem to be a little bit better at breaking down a low block than we did this past year, and that was refreshing to see. And so Maresca has grown on me a lot. I think this tournament has helped because he's shown that he can be a little more adaptive than what he showed early on. I think in his Chelsea tenure, all 1 year that he's been here. But if he keeps progressing like that, and we keep giving him talent, which is debatable at this point if we'll keep doing, because we just like to buy teenagers and sell them for money, for profit. But yeah, I don't know. Anything can happen on Sunday. I'm hoping for a Chelsea win, and just going to go from there.
Yeah.
So,
well said.
Hey, it's that time, Jason.
Dude, I do love that music.
It is good music. It is good music. Chelsea transfer rumors. And I guess I do need to admit my mistake earlier. We do have 3 signings this summer. I forgot about Gittins. Forgot about that. So there is that. But I think the big breaking news today is that once again, Chelsea have fleeced Arsenal, and not once, but now twice in this offseason we have fleeced Arsenal. And we sold Madueke for 50 million plus some add-ons. Hey, I mean, so you sad to see Madueke go, happy, and don't really care.
I mean, dude, if we win on Sunday, we will take 150 million from the pot.
Yeah.
The prize money, and to sell Madueke, that's $200 million on the summer, potentially, that just came our way.
Yeah.
It's at least 150.
Yeah.
Like, if you tell me, I mean, I'll talk about Madueke, not the money, but as soon as it happened, I was like, ooh, money.
Money.
Because the club puts us in a position to want the money the way we want the money. Anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't that high on Madueke. I mean, he was our most productive winger. That's a relative stat to the other wingers on our team. It doesn't mean he was a productive winger when it came to looking at this season and our rivals as a whole. But I don't know. Madueke had a hat trick at the beginning of last season and then fell
against Wolves.
Yeah. And it just never quite bounced back for him. And he just never quite came good on the potential of what that was going to be, or at least what the hat trick, we thought the hat trick showed. So I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with them taking Kepa for sure.
Yeah, that one is more. I'm actually more excited about that because that gets because Kepa was on some high wages for somebody that sucked as much as he did. Right. So he's going to go to Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal at this point is just collecting midget goalkeepers. That's Arteta's thing, I guess, midget goalkeepers. But Kepa's gone. Madueke was one of those players that either you were really happy with his match or he just pissed you off. There was no in the middle. There was no Madueke had a good match today. It was either Madueke had an amazing match today or Madueke shit the bed. And there was probably more shit the beds than amazing matches last year for him. So we made a $20 million profit. I think we paid 30 for him, made 20 million off of them. So that's nice to make a little profit off of them. We lost a shit ton of money on Kepa. But we got his wages off the book. and that's what matters with him more so than anything.
Right.
So because we got to get, because that's with the whole UEFA stuff is like the way they do their shit is just mind-boggling, and wages have to be under a certain thing and all this shit. So I don't know. I'm confused on how we break the rules, but other teams like Arsenal and Madrid and PSG who play that Man City, thank you. Yeah, who pay their players ridiculous amounts of money, don't break the rules, but somehow we do, and our wage structure is a lot better than all those clubs. So I don't know. But other news, Petrovic apparently is going to go to Bournemouth. Deal looks done. $25 million for him. So there's that. That's $75 million right there between two players. And then the Kepa, however much he was, I think he was like 7 or 5. No, I think Petrovic
was 9.
$5 million.
It was one of those.
He was
5.
cheap.
Wow. Okay.
I think it was 5. It was low. It was ridiculous, but whatever. I don't really care. So got that off the books, and then we sold Amogu to ourselves.
Yes, love it
for $12 million. So we got that.
Nice.
So there's that. Other transfer rumor that dropped today that could potentially be big. This is an interesting one, and I'll get your opinion about this one. Nico has been linked to AC Milan. Apparently, they're highly interested in him. And now there's a debate on X amongst Chelsea fans is how much is Nico actually worth? So, what if you had to put a value on Nico? How much do you think we should sell Nico for? Because I think they said that 45 is what they were at.
Whoa. Okay.
For Nico, or what they were going to offer for him.
This is going to sound insane. Well, look, I was looking at Madueke's stats. Madueke, 7 goals, 3 assists, started 27 games, played 32 matches for us, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was worth $50 million.
And the crazy thing is that he left, Madueke did, because he was going to probably be a backup this year because we got Gittins on the left and Neto will probably move to the right. Esteval is probably going to slot in on the right and get minutes, and in the middle with Palmer. So his minutes were going to be cut, but he goes to Arsenal to be Saka's backup.
Right.
It's crazy that Arsenal paid $50 million for a backup.
They must have convinced him they were going to win the season or something this next season.
I don't know.
Looking at Nico's stats, this is crazy because in my head I was thinking Nico was in like the high 20s or something.
Goals or
no worth.
Oh, worth. Okay.
Sorry.
My bad.
But Nico scored 10 goals this season, had 5 assists.
Mm-hmm. 15 goals.
I mean, if you're paying 50 for Madueke, I mean, obviously they play different positions, right? So you're asking Nico to do way different things that you're asking Madueke, unless you need Madueke to slot in for a false 9, which I think we did once or twice. But I don't know. Is Nico worth 45? Maybe. Nico, it's all about potential with Nico. The problem is, can Nico reach the potential?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's 24 years old, just came off of a 15-goal contribution season with Chelsea, finished 4th, has a couple seasons under his belt of leading a front line. He obviously had some disciplinary issues that are still creeping in, that we thought he had curbed. And he's gotten 2 red cards in not a lot of time between the end of this Premier League season and then last season, or the last couple of games in the tournament. So I don't know, man. He played 30 matches, got 10 goals, 5 assists. It's not the greatest, but also he is not the best striker if you're comparing striker traits. So I don't know, man. 40, they'll probably get him down into the 30s. And then the writing's on the wall, or the writing is seemed on the wall for Nico, especially when we're signing like 2 strikers.
Yeah, when you get João Pedro in after Delop, and you sort of see it that's probably he's going to go, and especially I think if Chelsea gets the right offer, they're going to move him on because in the end they'll make a profit off of him. Like I know people don't see it that way, but that's what it is to them. Is that it's profit? Same thing with Petrovic. That's profit for them. So it is what it is. I mean, there's people that are saying he's worth 60 million minimum.
No way. No way.
So, and I mean, that's the thing is like, it's so weird to say that, but the market is so inflated right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that's Look, your point about Madueke going for 50 million is just proof of how inflated the market is. So it's like if Madueke went for 50, why couldn't Nico go for 60? Now, do I think Milan will pay that? No, because they're a bunch of cheap bastards. Always are. So I don't think they'll even come close to matching that valuation. But it's like it's one of those things. It's like I don't know. Maybe he's worth 60 million just because he had 15 goal contributions last year and he was hurt a good chunk of the season. But then he came back and let the team down at the end of the year by getting a dumbass red card. Got another red card in the Club World Cup. So, and then got yelled at by Palmer. Could have had 3 goals, but Nico decided to shoot the ball instead of passing to a wide open Palmer in front of goal. So, I don't know. I don't know what his true value is because this market's so screwed up now. But I mean, I would take 45 for him. When they said 45, I was happy. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I'll take that for Nico. I think that would only be, I think we paid 35 for him, maybe.
Yeah.
So it would only be like a $10 million profit off of it. But I mean, at this point, we freaking need the money because we're out of assets to sell. So, and they don't count for
back to ourselves.
Yeah, right. Back to out of assets to sell, back to ourselves. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I'm okay with Nico leaving. Chelsea fan base always gets attached to certain players in weird ways, even especially our youth, and especially somebody that like got hyped up as a young person that we then like tried to bring in, but then never quite made it into the team, and we just put him on loan for a little while. Petrovic. Yeah. So it's like, it's like Petrovic got in for a little while, I guess, but yeah, it's just one of those things, that just is. It's money. It's all money decisions at this point.
It is.
And you don't want an unhappy player in the locker room either. So if Nico feels slighted in any way, Nico's going to show.
I think that probably has something to do with it as well. I think attitude. I think that's a lot of the Madueke stuff too. Is just the attitude that he displayed a lot of times, on the pitch. So I don't know, but there's one more. Oh, so the other thing is Jurgensen apparently rejected a loan move to Strasbourg. And so now it's looking like Penders is going to go to Strasbourg, which I always wanted Penders to go to Strasbourg over Jurgensen because I think he's got more potential. I'd never understood the Jurgensen purchase anyway.
Yeah.
But whatever. But Penders is supposedly the next big, future whatever goalie at Chelsea, but will inevitably end up selling him, I'm sure. So, that just makes too much sense. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, but that's pretty much all the transfer news I got, Jason.
Oh man, that's it.
That's it, man.
Dang, I'm sad that we don't have any more.
I know. So, but it'll be interesting to see at the end of the transfer windows. I mean, like, you got to think about it. We still have like the amount of people that we're still trying to sell, like Chilwell, Vega, Sterling, Felix, DCC, like all these other fringe players that we're trying to get rid of. Like you get Sterling off your books, you get Chilwell off your books. DCC's that's not that much. Felix is probably not that much. But like you get these players off your books, like You'll make profit on all of them except for Felix. We're not making profit off them. We're either going to have to cut our losses or send him out on loan somewhere. So
yeah, that was a weird transfer altogether, or like a weird.
It was the stupidest thing ever.
A transfer.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was all because it was all because of financial fair play, and you have to skirt the rules. So we sent them Gallagher, and then they had to send somebody back our way. So it was João Felix. So we got screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, that one is sadly not working out.
No, as much as everybody wanted it to work out, it's just not working out. So
yeah,
but yeah, I think that's about it. Anything else you want to add, Jason?
No. I feel I talked about it earlier. I just feel weirdly positive about how the tournament has worked out for us. We still got one game to go, so I guess it could go badly in a lot of ways. But at the same time, Maresca's growing on me too. Mm-hmm. So I'll end with that, and I'll go reconcile that within myself because not that I didn't want to like him. I just thought he grew into the season. We'll say that, and I
definitely
he's continuing to do it. And I'll be super proud if they called it right and got like a brand new Premier League manager out of nothing. It didn't work with Potter, right? and then they brought in Poch. So I don't know the transfer or the coaching thing. It's nice not to be in some coaching drama this season.
You're not kidding.
Nice to just enjoy a tournament.
Yeah,
kind of going into the new season with some stability and not be the clown show this season. So I'm enjoying that part.
I am too. I am enjoying it very much. So, looking forward to new season. So, speaking of new season, we will be live streaming on Sunday. So, our listeners, we will be live streaming on X and YouTube. So, if y'all want to watch the match with us, we will be live streaming that, talking about it as we go. So, we'll see that. And Monday night will officially be episode 75 of season 3.
Yeah.
And our last episode.
Yeah.
Our last episode of this season. So
it's only appropriate since Chelsea thinks this Club World Cup is just an extension of the season. Or Maresca has said that. So
correct.
We haven't officially ended season 3 yet on our end either. So yeah.
Yep. So this will be the last episode Monday of season 3, and then we will jump into season 4. Where we are going to try some new things. We're starting a book club. Haven't figured out all the workings yet, but if you would like to purchase the book, the first book we'll be reading is this lovely thing right here, Sanctioned: The Inside Story of the Sale of Chelsea FC. Heard good things about this book. I also saw a very sexy picture of Marcus Alonso sitting on the front of his yacht reading this book. So
like that.
If Marcus Alonso reads the book, I read the book too.
I'm into
always
that.
been a life lesson, a life motto that I've lived by. Serves me well. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. More episodes of this season because we're actually gonna do Champions League recap episodes. So
yeah,
fun times with Champions League football. Didn't realize it started in freaking September. That's just bananas. So
crazy.
It is. It is going to be a long season this year. I was trying to look up when the I don't know when it is. I can't find it. I don't feel like looking for it. Champions League draw is. But yeah, what else? Do we have any more things?
Dude, that's so weird. We get to look forward to a Champions League draw.
I know. We can actually watch it. It'll be in early morning hours, but
yeah,
we'll still get to watch it. And yeah, but it's gonna be a fun, exciting year. More blog posts are coming your way. Jason finally got on the blog train, and it was an amazing first blog. Fantastic.
It could be better. I'm going to get better, everybody.
I think it was fantastic. And thank you, Jason, for holding the fort down while I was gone and posting episodes. I appreciate that because I was unable to. But yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like we talked about something, but
something big. It does feel like that.
I don't know what it is.
But I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I have no clue. Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
We'll figure it out. We'll write a blog post about it.
Yeah, new exciting 2025, 2026 Premier League season coming up. Also, if anybody would like to send us football cards, we'll be more than happy to open them on the podcast. Just, if you want to send us some stuff, I'll gladly take free football cards. At this point, because it's getting to the point now where my wife is getting mad at me for buying football cards. I went on vacation and bought football cards. That's what I do. Must say Hawaii Targets. Great football card selection. Football cards? Yeah, and football cards. I was thoroughly impressed.
We do need to, because I love cracking packs as well, and we do need to find a way to get into that game so we can crack them on stream. That would be awesome.
Hey, maybe tune into the stream on Sunday. Maybe I'll go to Target and buy some cards, and I'll open them up on stream. Only if they have prisms, because that's what I'm into right now. Because these other Premier League cards suck. Besides the prism, or maybe I'll I don't know. I know they're coming out with Club World Cup cards. They're not out yet though, but they're coming out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll go for
Target. Get those.
Yeah,
I'm buying some of those.
Good. I don't know how much they are. They haven't. I might be able to Google it.
Oh, you're trying to find it out now?
Yeah, I was trying to find it out right quick. I was looking to see if they had. There it is. Let's see. Let me go see. It's loading the app. This is how you know I'm. This isn't good, Jason. I have the app downloaded. Yeah, they're not out yet.
Okay, I want some of those.
I do too. I want them as well.
I didn't even like this tournament like 2 weeks ago, and now I want the cards. Who am I?
They're going to be really cool cards though, because there's going to be a lot of really good players in there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about it just to get it in their prism too. So that always helps. But anyway, but we'll crack some cards maybe on Sunday. I'll grab a couple packs maybe or something. I don't know. We'll see what Target has. My local Target sucks. So they're hit or miss. So,
I don't have a local Target. I live in the middle of nowhere.
You do have a local Walmart. They have a really good card selection,
but true.
They don't usually have football cards. So
yeah.
They have everything else but football cards.
I want to buy like some lots online or something.
I mean, you could just.
eBay,
I am going to a card show next weekend, so I forgot about that. I'm going to find me a Cole Palmer autograph card. I'm determined to find one, and I'm
you get to go hunting.
I am. I'm going to pay some stupid price for it too, and then my wife will probably imagine. Thank goodness payday is the day before too, so that as well.
Yeah.
All right, we're just rambling now at this point, so let's just end this episode. But join us Sunday. What time does the match start? I don't even know.
2 p.m. I think.
2 p.m.
Central time.
2 o'clock. Central time. Join us at 2 o'clock Sunday. We will be live streaming. Just check our X account. The stream will be there, and we'll also be on YouTube as well. But come chat us up, ask questions. We'll answer them. Do whatever. Hang out. Have some fun. Maybe drink some beer.
Dude. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go get some special beer for this. And I'm eating a whole box of Cheez-Its on stream. Cheez-It counter.
Cheez-It counter is back.
Yes. I imagine I'm going to have to eat the whole box because we're playing BSG. So
yeah, you'll be done with the first box like in the first 20 minutes, man. You might want to get more. Yeah. You might want to go to Sam's or Costco and get one of the big family size boxes. There's really like 3 or 4 boxes in one.
Yeah, yeah. So, I'm definitely going to do that. I think my local Kroger had buy one get one the other day, so I need to get that. I've also tried a new thing where I mixed Cheez-Its into my popcorn.
Oh,
pretty solid. Just gonna say. So I might also have popcorn counter. Who knows?
That's gonna get crazy,
dude. It's gonna get wild for the Club
stream
World
will
Cup
be
Championship game.
Yep, yep. And then we'll have August 20 something is our first game.
I don't know. I think it is like the
15th
or something.
17th. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Crystal Palace.
Yeah, we'll get it right on the next pod.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, and I get. Oh no, we got to do this first. See, I've forgotten.
Oh, okay.
Tell these people where they can find us, Jason.
Yeah. Here we go. We're out of practice. Look. Yeah. You can find us on X, Instagram, and Substack. Daniel and I are both writing stuff, and I have more planned in the future. I don't know if I'm going to get something out this week, but that's the goal. Although I have 1 day left, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Maybe tune into the blog next week because I'm probably
not the blog next week
either.
Season 4 is when it all happens for us, man. Mm-hmm. Season 4, this is our season. But since we're still in season 3. You get the usual. So you can find us on all those platforms at the same name. We've made it easy for you. It's down below at Red White Blues FC.
We're there. We're also on Spotify, Apple, wherever this is your podcast at. We're on YouTube as well. Like, subscribe, follow, yada, 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 bell on, blah, 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 blah. And until the end of season 3, where there will be celebrating a Chelsea Club World Cup victory and a bright, shiny gold badge on the front of our jerseys for the next 4 years, or we will be lamenting the fact that we ended the season with a loss. We'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Yo, the Club World Cup's the best tournament in the world. Flippity floppity.